the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a designed run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a Cincinnati first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, steady.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
Dixie Bison.
He'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one complete to Oliver. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here we go. Cut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he uses the vision to take it outside, and he is in. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Go. Set. 5-9. Cap. Home cook right. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Now it's Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point attempt to come here. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action now. Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Herbert forced out wide. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Herbert now on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Now Herbert again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of
3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Herbert. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. 18, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready, ready, hut. Go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
18-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Go. Home quick right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
First down.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First and 10.
Gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively.
Incomplete.
It's second down.
Quincy Riley on the coverage.
Set. Hey, ram.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll be third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Bengals first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that fourth and long. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Alert! Alert! Hey!
Now, faking the give, flush to his left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set! 19, Panther 60, Panther 60! Hut, hut! Hut, hut!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And 8 yards.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Okay, break!
3rd, they need 8.
Down! Hut!
He'll look to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
49-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
42-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Steelers. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Steelers 28. Bengals 20.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump! Get it! Can't be lying! Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Etienne, and And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now, Herbert. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Bengals.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to
Ready,
go.
let go. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Come on, come on.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Let's go now.
Now a run on 1st down. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Go. Ready, ready. Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Now he'll air one out. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That swung out to Etienne. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here we go. Put Cougar 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, it's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Herbert to the air again. He'll drop this for Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Bengals.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, All of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's second and inches at the 45-yard
Second
line.
and inches.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Stay.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
To the air now on first and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Ready? Go.
They try to pick this one up on the ground. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On the check.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Ready? Come. Go street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the double.
Second and a yard.
Let's go. Check. Check. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
13-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 42, Bengals 32.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Herbert. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Get it! Alert! Alert! 70s, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Ready?
1st and 10 at
19
the
Tiger,
34-yard
19
line.
Tiger. Let go.
Victory very much in